All right, guys, so the other day I went ahead and got this all laid out with the string line and batter boards. And today I had it marked and went and dug them with the excavator. So they're pretty crude. I'll have to tighten up some of that with, a shovel or a rock bar or whatever, but just trying to get through the material and get the majority of it out of the way, and not have it to be that it takes me 3 days to dig piers like it did on the last cabin. So we're down to a day right now. I had tried the auger in the past, but the clean out wasn't as good, and it's hard to keep that hole centered with where you're going. So larger holes, yep, it'll take more concrete, but I'm okay with that. I got a pallet of it getting delivered with my other material, but my dilemma the other day when they showed up was they came to pick up the dozer and they tried to bring material to make my delivery at the same time within about 45 minutes of each other. And as luck would have it, it rained right. I mean, as everybody was on their way. And if you've ever been on shale before, especially new shale, when it rains, that stuff is terribly slick. So when the delivery truck showed up, the semi truck was stuck. Luckily, well, yeah, he didn't even have the dozer on there yet. So I had to pull him out with the dozer. He used it to kind of push his trailer around. Pulled him out, pulled the delivery truck out, sent them back with their load, and just told them, I was like, charge me for the delivery, but take the material back and we'll catch y'all next week. And then had to pull the semi and the trailer all the way up to the top of the hill, actually in front of the last cabin. So what I'm doing today is the driveway is all pretty moist from the rain, and I am just using the Tacoma and I'm making laps around the circle driveway, and I'm just trying to knock everything down and tighten it up. So you'll get kind of these ridges, right, like this. So now when I'm making my circles, I'm just trying to hit those ridges, and then if new ones pop up, then I'll hit those as well. But this is the less steep entrance, and it is tightening up nicely. The steep entrance still needs a little work, but it's just now getting into the sun. I say a little work in the sense that it needs to dry out some more. It's just now getting into the sun, so it's like 10 o'clock here at the moment. So I'm going to use the truck and just go and hit those spots where I can. And probably every time I come in now, well, for the next several days anyways, I'm going to make probably 5 runs around this, and I'm just trying to tighten up that driveway and get it packed in. I went ahead and scheduled delivery for tomorrow, hopefully before the next round of rain comes in. So that's the plan right now. Had time lapse set up while I dug my piers, so we'll see. I will have those. That'll all be worked into the video or what have you. But we got it going on. It's kind of looking like Ned right now. I'm going to grab post hole diggers. I'm going to grab some totes that these little 27-gallon totes I've been buying have been perfect for putting materials in. So I'm going to keep a couple of those here to keep like nails and construction materials in without them getting wet. Get them set up here. I need to grab a chainsaw to be able to cut my piers down. And I've got probably 10 or 15 bags of concrete and some sonotubes there at the house that I'm going to bring up here as well. And I know I'm not going to get everything set today, but I am going to try and get my 4 corners set and see where we're at from there. So, all right, let's get it done. There we go. We got the first 4 posts up. So these are the corner posts. That's the most important ones for keeping our building square. And they've all got, I think we're at 3 bags of concrete in each. So 3 of 80, 240 pounds of concrete on each corner post. The ones on the west side are taller, and they are taller because the way this pad goes, it actually falls off some of that way. So I just went ahead and put 8-foot posts on the west side. I don't think I'm going to really build up the cabin more than I have to. I wanted my view, and I've got it, even at ground level. And it only gets better the higher up you go, right? So, I don't know. I'm still going to build it up a little, but we're not going to get crazy. I'm not going to do like 3 feet off the ground on this east side, I don't think. But I'm kind of at a stopping point for today. Hopefully we get material delivered tomorrow. See where that gets us. I got an appointment tomorrow afternoon, so I won't get a whole lot done even if they get material delivered tomorrow. I'm going to back up my water trailer and kind of get it tucked up out of the way, and then use the truck and kind of make some laps on this pad and have it all, you know, try and pack it down as much as I can. But I'm out of concrete. They're delivering a pallet of it tomorrow. I'm going to get posts moved out of the way, and that way when I have material delivered, I can get them to kind of unload my material and keep it all right around the pad, or I'm sorry, the foundation that I'm building here. So, you know, like I'll have them put the subfloor here. I'm having them bring in bigger orders now at a time instead of smaller orders. It's good for them and good for me. I don't have to wait on them. You know, I know once I'm getting down to my subfloor, it's time to place the next order for all my wall material. So I'm getting all my beams, all my floor joists, and my subfloor delivered, as well as the concrete. Then I'll start laying out plumbing and get that all cut in. Doing some things a little different than I did last time. So part of that's helping me go quicker for sure. So those 4 posts are set, and I've got, I think it's 16 more to go. But the others aren't going to be as, it's not that they're not crucial in the sense that they don't need to be there, but they're not, like, if they're off an inch or 2, it's not a big deal, right? These ones on the corners are back, they're offset 1.5 inches to allow for my, my beams and my rim joists to go around. And then, you know, my material to be able to attach the sheet metal for the skirting. So they're all offset 1.5 inches, but everything else will be pretty well just keep it in line because it's supports primarily. So, all right. I hope you found this like useful. I hope you like this. If you do, right on, you're still watching. And if you don't, then I guess you've already turned it off. Yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to show you from the ground up, and I'm going to try my darndest to keep you all in tune as the build progresses, and you know, include some time lapse of my day while I'm working and stuff like that. And I'm sure there'll be a day that something gets screwed up with the camera, but you know, Lord willing, we'll keep things in line. So, all right, I'm going to get some things wrapped up, cleaned up, and laid out for them to be able to make some deliveries tomorrow. So we will catch y'all on the next one. Mountain Wizard out. See ya. Check out the view, man.